The Renaissance of University of Nigeria Women. Once upon a time in the University of Nigeria, there arose challenges that threatened the happiness of members of the university community and its environs. Families were ravaged by diseases that killed the joy of their members. Some families spent their earnings in seeking solution to the problem of infertility. Some were diagnosed of late stage of breast cancer, and some even died in the course of treatment. The man groaned in pain as a result of prostate cancer. The essence of their fatherhood was seriously challenged. Children celebrated their Christmas and other holidays without fanfare. Life became a burden to many as the privileged few looked the other way. The men seemed overwhelmed in the face of the challenges, but the women picked courage and formed the University Women Association. The target was to confront health and other challenges in the family and promote the interest of women. However, the activities of Uwa were at low ebb until 2013, when a new executive led by Professor Antonia Ifeyinwa-Chike was formed.
Uwa was formed even before I entered this university as a student. So it's a very old association. And it was formed in the 70s, precisely from the records I read when I became the president in 1978. And has been in existence since then. And, at times the association will be functional. At other times, the activities will be at low ebb. It depends on who is on board at each point in time and the circumstance of the university, the situation of the university and other things in their enabling environment. So, what has been, it's an age-long association.
Yeah, this is our 4th year. We came on board on, I think, 2013. And the first term actually ended in 2015, but we were eventually re-elected, for the second term, which will be ending this year. Yeah.
What was activities of Uwa like in the 80s? What was the focus of the association?
I don't know. What I enjoyed that time was we have this farm. That is the women are in charge of palm fronts, palm trees around, and we are cutting it from time to time. We get oil from them, we see Uwa people that are in charge of it at that time. That was the interesting thing that was happening at that time.
Okay, Uwa University Women's Association is an association of every woman that has something to do with the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Whether you are a cleaner or you are a professor, whether you are a messenger, whether you are teaching or non-teaching staff, once you have something to do with this university as a woman, you are qualified to be a member of Uwa, even if you have retired to that extent. If you are a wife of staff, you are entitled, you are qualified to be a member. If you are a staff yourself, whether you are married or not married, you are qualified to be a member. And the mission really is the welfare of any woman that has something to do with the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, including health, including family, good family living, including career opportunities, skill acquisition, and so on. Everything good that will improve the welfare of a woman in her environment, whether work environment or living environment. That is what Uwa is pursuing. That's the mission.
That was a period of reawakening for the association. The coming of the new executive coincided with a period of heightened concern on family health and social well-being of women. The reinvigorated Uwa confronted the challenge with full force. It launched a series of health programs for women in the university and its environs.
First of all, when we came in, we were very much concerned about the health issue of university community, more especially the women. We first of all carried out a health check, which was done in collaboration with Children Medical Center, and it was really a huge success. After that particular health check, we now said it is also very important, hence we have done for the women, it is also good for us to actually extend this benevolence to the men, which we actually carried out. We carried out post-grade tests for men, and which was also a huge success. After that, we also decided that it is also good for us to intimate the community on what is actually happening on campus and even other places, so that we be in the know, that parents should know that their children are being abused without them knowing what is happening. So that was why we now involved ourselves in carrying out a pedophile program, which we contacted somebody who has been in the program for quite a long time, and the woman came and did justice to it. So the pedophile program, which at the end of the program, we also made it to be a continuous program, which is still, they have their office in the Children's Center Library, whereby if you have such a problem, you go there and consult the person, Professor Mrs. Obidwa, who is involved in Children's Center Committee. So that is it. And after that, we now said it is also good. Let us also, there are so many people having fertility problems. We also carried out a Naprotech program, which Dr. Mrs. Ezenkwele and her resource person came and also intimated the community, more especially those who have been looking for the fruit of the womb for quite a long time. Honestly, that program was a very wonderful program, which most people I know they really benefited from the program.
Since we took over in 2013, we have organized a lot of things that touched on the health and social life of all the members of the society, of the university community. We have had health check for men. We have had a pedophile program for children. And even the students, when there was a fire outbreak in Okeke Hall, we organized the students and said sorry to them.
Na ọnọdụ dị mma mmadụ kwesịrị ibi na ya, ka ọ ghara ịbụ na onye abịara ịgụ akwụkwọ ọ bụrụ ihe dị aga ga-efunye ya ọgbata ndị ụwa bụ ndị nne n'elu ụmụ akwụkwọ na ebe a.
With the issue of infertility threatening many marriages, the University Women Association invited experts to educate their members and the university community on how best to solve the problem. Thus, the sensitization exercise was named Naprotech Outreach.
Okay, the Naprotech, that day at PAA, it was an interesting and educative program. Honestly, I give kudos to Uwa. Because that day, a lot of things, university women learned a lot of things, especially gynecological cases. We learned a lot of things, and even they did not even finish everything. We are giving their numbers, Dr. Ezenkwele. We are giving their numbers to go down to Enugu, and we are eager to go down to Enugu to learn more. Honestly, I give kudos to Uwa. It was interesting and educative.
maka emere anyị ya kọrọ anyị maka anyị fertility ka ga-esi wee gbochie ya na ya ga-eji wee treat ya the fertility. We had another one like the health check for the women. In the women case, we had two. One is ongoing now. Last year we had health check for 2 years ago. We had health check for women, which we organized within the campus. And then in that health check, many women went through it. And as a result of that health check, many who had problem without knowing that they have that problem were able to discover that they have such problems. And as a result of their follow-up of the results, they became well. They have no other problem again. And then this year, last year we had one. Women were advised to go to UNTH, and we had that link with the doctors that work there, and we use them as resource persons. This year again, there's an ongoing one which women organize themselves and they go in batches at UNTH. We also carry out the pap smear exam, pap smear test at that UNTH. So we really did a lot.
Equally, concerned about the rising case of health challenges among men, Uwa also organized prostate cancer screening for men in the university. The exercise was anchored on the conviction that a healthy man was central to the happiness of the family.
Then later we did for men, prostate. We checked prostate for men, like the same category, whether every man in the university and environment, relations and so on. To do this, we had an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding, with our teaching hospital, that is the College of Medicine and the UNTH. So we assembled a team of doctors from that hospital for either of the cases, for women, for men, that is cervical cancer and breast cancer examination, and then for prostate. We got relevant experts, from consultant to house officer. They gave us personnel that came here, stayed with us for some days and did that examination as the case may be.
You know, Uwa is for the university women, but we considered stretching our hands to our men. We carried out a health check on our men together with the women. Cervical cancer examination, then the pap smear and the mammogram for the men, for the women, and for the men the prostate cancer examination.
Last time, ha wepụtara nkuzi na ụmụ nwoke niile ga-aga je check onwe and ọ gakwara ọfụma. Ha kpụtakwara people from another place, ha welu doctors ịbịa check ụmụ nwaanyị for breast cancer and ọrịa ndị ọzọ dị iche iche. Eziokwu ndị ụwa na-agbalị na ime ka nga adị ma n'ime ọganihu nke anyị na nke ndị ọzọkwa dị iche iche. So why be supported?
Women have a large heart. We know that our husbands are our first sons. So when we are talking about our welfare, we always put them into consideration because they are very dear to us. That was what pushed us into involving them in that aspect of the welfare.
As concerned mothers, Uwa prioritized the welfare of women in their activities. The association ensured that children celebrated their holidays with fanfare. It organized football competitions, holiday lessons, and Christmas parties for them.
Ooh. enjoy the party. Even as we live here to be good children, and we also live here to live lives that will glorify God. Even as we go to school, we'll be excellent in our school works in Jesus' name. Welcome, children. Auntie Ada.
Wife of the Vice Chancellor. Mommy, we thank you for talking to us.
Uwa sounded significant alarm when it alerted parents and children on the dangers of pedophiles in their environment. To drive home its point, Uwa organized a one-day workshop in collaboration with Child Dignity Foundation, Lagos. The workshop was tagged Reality of Pedophiles in Our Community.
Pedophile is, some people have their sexual preferences. Some like having sexual contact with children. Some with fellow adults, or some with the same sex and so on. But we have found out that pedophile is a thing we've tended to cover up in the society. And sometimes when these ills are meted on our children, mothers don't really understand what it means. And even the children themselves. So we have to talk to them, we have to teach them to know when somebody is touching them inappropriately, so that if such a thing happens, they'll be able to report to their parents and their mothers, so that it will be corrected.
Then for children, we were able to organize a program on pedophiles in our community, because we noticed from some of our members that are in the medical center, especially the doctors there that are members of Uwa, they gave us information that they are getting a lot of cases of pedophiles. That is where you have very old people abusing kids, small kids, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and as the case may be. And most times the parents will take these cases to the hospital secretly, because it's scandalous to have such, and close it. So we needed to sensitize members of the community on that. So we arranged that one, and it was a very big program here. And even we went to schools in Nsukka to get from primary 1 to 6 and up to GS3. We brought them, we hired buses, brought them here to campus and had that talk with NGO from Lagos, Child Dignity Foundation, that anchored it for us, and there was a lot of sensitization. We even followed up by establishing a clinic. In case some people will not want to go on or to discuss publicly, we had to have a clinic in our children's center, where some people who have such issues or suspect that such is happening to their kid and so on can go and get private counseling from counselors who deploy to be there on specified days. It was also a big success. We have videos of some of these things.
Most times, pedophiles are familiar people. They can be your in-law that is living in your house. Very familiar. Uncle, auntie. What uncle says, you will do. They can be the teacher. At times, in fact, most times, teachers' authority is higher than that of the parents. You tell your small child, no, do it. Our teacher said we should not do it, and that is final, because the teacher has said it. So imagine the teacher being the pedophile. The child will be, that is part of the training, and we play along. And that is why it's moved, we have to inform them, the children, so that at least they will have that audacity, they will have that courage to speak out. When they experience certain things, they will speak out. Because most of the time, the children will not speak out. Either they are afraid or they feel that it's normal. It's normal. And then they say that a child that is abused is likely to abuse when he or she grows up. So the earlier the better for us, especially in this community. The doctors will tell us. Concerned parents who have had experience in this community will tell us.
Credit should be given to the University Women Association for maintaining the smooth running of Children's Center. The center houses children library, playing field, and other attractions peculiar to children.
Uwa is the mother of Children's Center. We grew up, Children's Center Committee grew out of Uwa. Are you getting it? So they are the umbrella of Children's Center. And whatever activity we do in Children's Center, because that Children's Center is the most important project created out of Uwa. So the program is just to let children, bring children together. Like for instance, 2013, which I was solely involved in the program we did, holiday program we did. During holiday programs, we call these children together with the help of OWA. We call them together. We organize programs for them, like skill acquisition program, like organizing some talks, like HIV talks and every other thing. In fact, the 2013 one was the highest, because we actualized what we wanted to, what was in our mind to do, which at the end of the day, the children testified that that program was the best out of all. So UWA is always in collaboration with Children's Center, telling us what to do and what not to do. At times, they feel that the Children's Center Committee will misbehave. They will call us back to order and tell us that this is exactly what we are supposed to do. So UWA is always, Children's Center is under UWA. And whatever is happening there, Children's Center, the president of UWA, is always the person taking the lead position there.
The University Women Association is the mother of Children's Center Library. The Children's Center is an organ that has been functioning very well. But University Women Association is the head, because it's a non-governmental association. They moved for this, and this building was donated to Bihar.
Okay, Children's Center actually is a project of OWA. Children's Center was established by OWA, not our regime. We inherited Children's Center. So OWA set up the Children's Center Committee. So it is our own. So we are involved in Children's Center 100%. Everything they do there, they get clearance from OWA. We set the committee that is running the Children's Center, made up of members of OWA. It's like every other committee, So we are completely involved. And we have had so many activities in the Children's Center. You may be aware that we organize holiday program for children every long back. We just ended that on this. We have organized matches, football competitions for them. We also have story hours, tell children one good story or the other. Caroline, we keep them busy in and out of season, because if you don't do that, students may get involved in unwholesome activities. So we try to inculcate wholesome attitudes in our children, university children.
In fact, Children's Center is a resource center for children. It's like a replica of a school library. And part of public library activities, because in public library we have a section for school library. So this place was organized to take care of children in the university community, having in mind that public library is not very close to the university. Compliments of Chief Uwa Documentary, who donated this building for the children to use.
And we play piano here and make crafts like stuffed toys, beads and other stuff. We read our books and our comics, and people come here to learn and read. And people who cannot read come here to learn to read. And people that cannot make things come here to learn how to make things.
We have, like here we are staying in circulation services. It's one of the sections of the library. We also have the visual section where we have the puppets, the games, and other things that is can be used visually and in audio format for the little children. Then we have other reader services. You can see children that are beginning readers, 3 to 5 years, preschoolers, and pre-adolescents. They have also their materials. And we also have the women collection. We are talking about women collection, everything that concerns women is being housed there. We also have the research collection. The research collection is where we house most books that we feel are no longer in the market, so that if any researcher comes in, the researcher can easily use our research collections to write his or her thesis, project, or any paper the person wants to write.
I like studying here, and it's a library, so anyone can study. I can study piano, I know how to play music. Like my sister, she does not even learn to read, so she's learning how to read.
It's not only children in the university community.
Okay.
We render school outreach, where we reach out to schools in the remote area. Courtesy of Professor Mrs. Dike, we are proud to have helped schools in Nsukka town to develop primary school libraries.
It is important to know that the University Women Association was able to record these achievements with the support of the university administration, which provided the financial and other material support needed for its activities.
The administration is very, very supportive. Since 2013, when we ascended office, both the administration of Professor Nsukka and the current administration of Professor Nsukka is so supportive with the activities of the work. As you may know, we have organized so many things: health care, like children's center activities, trainings, both here and outside the country. We got almost full patronage from the university, both administrations. So, especially the current administration of Professor Nsukka, he has been wonderful. He has been wonderful in supporting us. Being a medical doctor, it's coincidence because our vision was health of the family, like I told you. We had that vision in 2013 when he was not in office. So as God will have it, he came to office, we were still there, and we were still pursuing that our vision and mission. So he just latched onto it. He was so happy about it. Like when we had the posted examination for men, he funded it. When we had this last program on infertility, you know, he's a gynecologist, he was fully there for us. So he underwrote our expenses on that. So somehow, looks like our objective matched his own. So recently he has also approved mammography facility for us at the medical center, the principal at the university. We look into our president. You know, every year we mobilize women, organize them to go to UNTH or Nigeria Foundation for mammography examination, and we fund that. But this time around, we have appealed to him. If you can get this facility here on campus, we pay when we go to these places. But if we get it here, not just that many lives will be saved, it will also be a form of IGR for the university. So he didn't waste time to give a positive response, bearing the financial situation of the university, and that is supportive of that.
Credit should be given to the patrons of the association, whose commitment have lifted Uwa to position of recognition both within and outside the community. As the constitution of the association demands, its patron is usually the wife of the serving vice chancellor of the university. Barrister Nwanneka Okoro, the immediate past patron, helped in bringing Uwa to limelight within the university community. The current patron, pharmacist Chinelo Ozumba, is determined to take activities of Uwa beyond the university community. Pharmacist Ozumba recognizes the importance of exposing members of Uwa to national and international discussions on the welfare of women and the family. She therefore ensured that members of Uwa attended conferences that promotes their welfare. Under pharmacist Ozumba as patron, members of Uwa has been extended to other women beyond the university community.
We have plans really to upscale Uwa, and as a matter of fact, under the auspices of Uwa, I have attended the United Nations Conference on Women in Civil Society, and that was where I had the opportunity to interact with university women worldwide, and that was collaboration between us and them. I represented Uwa, UNN, and there was university women in many universities in the world came, and we were able to share our ideas, share our experiences. It was a kind of peer learning exercise. The wife of the Vice Chancellor was there too. I went with her. It was a peer learning exercise, and it was for us to learn from these women groups that are a global thing, global women, and we interacted with them, got a lot of information from them, also gave them our own information based on our own local experience. And we have also planned here to link up with women organizations like Catholic Women Organization, Anglican Women in Nigeria, and so on. Through such organizations to still talk about the welfare of women, how we can manage. So in that way, it's our own way of trying to upscale over, to move just outside the confines of the university to other women around. But we have not done so much in that journey. We have just started. It is part of what we want whoever will succeed us, or whichever team that will succeed us, to explore more on that.
With the vision of pharmacist Ozumba and the commitment of members of the association, there is no doubt that Uwa has been positioned to bring back happiness to many families that uphold the dignity of womanhood. Therefore, credit should be given to the executive of Uwa, led by Professor Mrs. Antonia Achike, for conceiving and implementing laudable programs that have touched the lives of many families within and outside the university community.
The advice I would give is that our children should listen to their mothers. You listen to mothers because mothers, I think for any family to really stand, for any family to really be stable, it is the mother. Because I can remember that the Bible says that a wise woman builds her own home, builds her home. It is the woman that actually, because of the nature, the way God has made us, a woman wants to have a stable home. So it is a woman that knows how to direct the children, and also the kind of relationship we have with our husbands. We want our husbands to see us as equals. We don't want them to see us as people who are inferior, because when they see us as equals, they know that there's something that is in us. We have some potentials, to also make things move. So that is just what I feel that they should know about us.
Let us support the University Women Association to build a healthy and happy family today.